Alright, part 3. So, with what's coming out now, allegedly, again, Chiron has moved out of retrograde, going direct in Aries, I believe. Let me make sure that's right, because I did get Jupiter wrong. Jupiter yesterday was in Aries, now should be in Taurus, I believe. Chiron, Mercury went direct today, as of today, with still a shadow period. Chiron. Where is Chiron today? Chiron is in Aries. Where is Chiron in the sky right now? It's currently in Pisces. Is Chiron in Aries right now? So Chiron entered the sign of Aries in 2019, went forward. When does Chiron go direct? So it's just going, okay, it's staying in Aries and just going between different degrees. I want to know. When Chiron retrograde ends, your confidence soars. But when does it end? A confidence boost arrives on December 20th, when the 2023 Chiron retrograde ends. The healing comet rockets forward into self-sufficient Aries after a retrograde that began on July 23rd. Okay. Okay, let's see. What I am seeing, I knew I saw an eye in here. So I see this eyeball. This guy has an eye patch on. I know there was another eye thing. Oh, this eye. Aries, I guess so. Aries, the head. Makes sense. So maybe it's saying if people have medical issues, a lot of it will have to do with the head area. That's why I kept getting doctor. Thank you, doctor. Tap, tap, tap. Oh yeah, and this guy going into the pumpkin's eye. So yeah, something with the eyes. 8 of Wands, 9 of Wands. A couple. Communication. Wounded warrior, so something might happen in Vermont. Something major. I want to look up Dharma, because this again says, find the third path, the path of wise judgment, of mercy. This can be accomplished through sensitivity, not only to the external world, but by being highly aware of the functions of the internal world. And the song again was You by Monica. So we're getting back to a authentic independence and not shamed or guilted for it. What was I checking? Dharma. Alright, should I go into my notes or do the reading first? Notes first, okay. Dharma meaning. Dharma definition. An aspect of truth or reality. Cosmic law, underlying right behavior and social order. We're getting back to Dharma. What is a simple definition of Dharma? Cosmic order or law, including the natural and moral principles that apply to all beings and things, dutiful observance of this law in one's life, right conduct, interconnectedness, and righteous indignation is what I'm getting. Okay. So, and this is kind of, so a man, alright, this needs to be looked at, because, now look at this too. A man, so it's kind of giving transmutation, transgender, but I'm getting that a man is allowed to be a man again, and a woman is allowed to be a woman again. And this is all tying into what I'm about to talk about. Now, in this, I've got the tower with two men falling out of the tower. This is this whole premise for this reading was about the Puff Daddy and Associates crew doing what they're doing. Did I bring that book over here? And how it affects us in actuality. Where is it? Hold, please. Okay. So, King of Swords. Let me read it from this book. King of Swords. King of Swords. You need to use your intellect to get your way. You will encounter or must act like an intellectual person whose knowledge of history, rules, and laws and diplomacy make you very powerful. Schooling and the knowledge of philosophy will take on new importance. Awesome. Eight of Wands. Signals. You will make sure all intentions, both romantic and otherwise, are perfectly clear. Plans and directions, as well as messages of love, romance, and appreciation will be exchanged. Communications will be kept flowing. The Tower in this book. Tower in this book. Crisis. Crisis with the two guys falling out. Okay, I know there's like somebody's phone. They got somebody's phone. Or I don't know. I heard they have somebody's phone. There could be messages. Excuse me. Sorry. I have to blow my nose. There could be messages brought to light that will lead to the proof of what's going on here. Shine. Okay, let's see. You need to revolutionize an important aspect of your situation. You may feel so desperate that you are willing to upset everything and everyone to end your crisis. Volatile or nervous energy may be released suddenly. Oh God, somebody might, I'm just going to say it, be caught. Okay, if this isn't messages, it might be a picture of somebody cross-dressing or in drag? Okay, let me get to why this matters. So, in my point of telling you about Chiron, in that 40-year span was when a lot of abuse was happening from the religious sector. And it was able to be hidden because Chiron was in Pisces. The majority of it was able to be hidden. And this is now repeating itself again. So when it came out, and a lot of I don't know how to explain this. I'm trying to explain it without giving you. All right, let me think. So when it went direct, a lot of things came out. Things were coming out about the church, but what it ended up doing was, in that 40-year span, made people lose hope. Because you're supposed to go to church because you want to believe in somebody or something, mainly God, church, or whatever practice you're going towards, and that's what its members were doing. So that put a dent in religion. So now, let's just say that 40-year thing, government, religion, politics, Hollywood, or the entertainment industry, I should say. So, yes, a lot of things were revealed, but people probably didn't pay attention in 2019. Now here we are again, and a lot more is going to come out again, and it looks like it's starting with religion and the entertainment industry. Which is why we should not pay homage or put anybody on a pedestal. Be your own muse, because you never know what people are doing. Alright, let me get to my notes. So, I believe 80%, that's my percentage, of entertainment, politics, what do you call that? Entertainment, politics, clubs, organizations, whatever, are mentally grooming. We're going to focus on politics and entertainment right now. Entertainment and religion and politics. So I do believe that they mentally groom them. So first of all, let me say, the higher your celebrity, I believe, the bigger your celebrity, the more of your soul was sold. 80% of those people that are involved in those three things did not get there because they're good at it or practice really, really hard. I would say some is soul selling, some did practice, and some is a predestined contract because they need them to carry out a certain agenda. Okay? This, to me, is about population control. And when I posted that community thing, my community post, it was about, I referenced black men, black boys. So, what ends up happening is, in my opinion, they sell them a dream, and this is not just your favorite rapper selling a dream. This is, say if you have a 10-year-old child, this child is getting hit in all ways. Excuse me. Whether that's sports, music, television, entertainment, religion, politics, commercials, friends, groups, clubs, teams. So they're getting hit in a lot of ways with different already pushed propaganda. And this is where what these people that are being accused right now, this is where it affects us. So if you have a child, he's 10, and he wants to go be a rapper. So he's doing his thing, and he's mimicking rappers, and he's learning all the lyrics, and he's writing lyrics, and he's getting studio time, and he's progressing in age, and, really focusing on his craft. Well, now he's taking trips up to New York, meeting with certain people. My child, I wouldn't approve, because I do not want you in this industry. But if they're sneaking, how do you know this? So they get a little advanced without you knowing it, meaning advanced as in met with somebody, might be able to sign a deal or a contract. Just a couple of things that need to be ironed out and stipulations, whatever. So we get to this point. Now it's get famous, get rich, get bent, soul sent, and then you're stuck in a cycle. So again, if you are trying to tell me that, well, you can't try to tell me, I believe 80% of these people, whether that be politicians, professionals, entertainment, music and actors and actresses and etc., are here to mentally groom, have sold their soul, have participated in this stuff that we're talking about. So, sorry that you need to see it to believe it. I believe it because I see it. So when I'm looking at these people in their circles, he got did, he got did, he got did, he got did. Has anybody checked on MGK? Just putting that out there. So now we're going to come up with a lot of photos and videos, and then we're going to go back and we're going to recall this one made this song, this one did this one worked with this one. It's another aspect of it. For instance, the other day I just happened to stumble upon J-Lo's Be Alright. I'm Gonna Be Alright. And if you re-listen to it, you can kind of tell where she was coming from when that was going on. Okay, so then population control. Here we go. Now, I need to throw this in there. The whole Dave Chappelle and Oprah interview. Dave Chappelle told it back then, and not many wanted to listen. So, I don't know if this goes back to slavery days and penis envy and white men, now that you have enslaved black men, and now your white wife is looking at this black man's big penis. The other thing is slavery days, when they were going to sell them and I don't know if this is part of it, they were put on stage and most of them were naked, I believe a majority of them. So this gives white men the ability to see what black men are working with. And that's probably where the racism comes in, because racism isn't so much about hating a certain group, it's about fearing that group because you don't know anything about them. So, I don't know if the powers that be, if their agenda is towards black men, feminizing them so they can like the same sex or think they like the same sex, or be picking up and spreading, being silent reservoirs, meaning going out there on the down low, picking up a disease and then bringing it home, but that woman doesn't know what you're doing out there. So that's one thing. So this, and then again, I can go around and around on this whole thing, but I'm trying to keep it simple. So I don't know if it's geared towards the black man, the black woman, feminizing the black man because they're fearful of the black man's penis for centuries. I don't know if this is. I mean, look at jail. Turning them out. So oh, sports, another thing. You are not going to get up there without trading something, selling something, doing something. So, how it affects us is when we're trying to live our simplistic lives, and these kids want sneakers and the latest technology and concert tickets and this, that, and the other thing, so they can be fed this idea that if you want to become a rapper, just come here and you could sign a contract, and if you're good, we'll take you on. But don't know that once you get there, you might have to do some things that you never even imagined. And as I look around and I'm looking at white boy number one, he looked like he got turned the frank out. And he only got turned out because his boss got turned out. And he only got turned out because the guy that did it to him got it done to him. So it's just a vicious repeating cycle. And how do I say this? Most of these men aren't gay. They aren't curious. They're just horny and sexual and put in a certain predicament. Some are just horny and sexual, and others are put in a predicament where they're forced. And then that's repetitive. So what I'm trying to say is, if they keep molesting or abusing our boys for their agenda, our children and grandchildren become less and less, because now we have confused boys and men walking around because some adult can't keep their freaking hands to themselves and are disgusting perverts. But again, I can't blame them because it's just a vicious cycle of repetitive abuse. Okay. Woo! Did I get everything out? I think I did. Let me see. So, when you're looking at your most favorite and don't touch the anointed one and this, that, and the other thing, think of how they got there. Think of how high they are. Think of where they stand on that pole, the totem pole. Think of the pyramid scheme underneath them. Think of who they worked with. Look at these people. And I will give you a for instance. I was somewhere, and I was around a couple of young men for a time period, let's say 3 months. And they were happy, innocent young men. And for 2.5 months, they were happy, young, innocent men, okay? And we're in a small environment, and then a bad apple comes in, and he comes in with his drugs and his fentanyl and his prostitutes, and this is not the place where all, I mean, this happens, but it's not the place, it's a secluded place, so it's not really where, it's a resort town. So people sneak that stuff in, but me looking, I'm like, this is kind of blatantly obvious. No one's going to say anything. No one's going to do anything. At night, he's saying hi and come shop here and come buy this. And during the day, as you're walking by, hi, come shop here, come buy this. And then at night, he's selling your kid fentanyl and rolled up blunts with whatever in it, and introducing them to a lifestyle they know nothing about. My point is, that the last 2 weeks of this, these young men that I watched for 2.5 months that were pure and innocent, I could tell that this guy, this bad apple that came in physically. So this is grooming. I come in, you think I'm cool, you want to hang out with me. I introduce you to a couple of new things, whether that's sex or drugs. You like the drugs. I get you high, you want more, you want more. Now you owe me money. I'm coming to get my money. Oh, you don't got my money? I'm going to take your manhood. I'm going to hold you down and take your manhood, and what are you going to do? You're going to say something? No, you're not going to say anything, and I'm going to do it repetitively, because the first time you're not going to like it, and even if you do, the first time you're not going to like it, you're not going to want it, but then a normal human reaction is something feels good, which is where these people get tricked. You're not gay and you're not curious. Something felt good, and you decide to keep repeating that good feeling. So again, these young boys, I believe, were abused in the last 2 weeks, and I could see it in their eyes. My point in telling you this is, look at these upper echelon people and look in their eyes, and you could see what's going on. Okay, I want to end this. I'm going to read. So, for humanity, us that are just trying to make it through life, where is it? This is what I got. Interesting, more eyes. It says, your next move is vital. And then, a double-headed cat with 6 eyes. I don't know what this eye thing is. And this, endless desires, as often as possible during the day, become aware of the arising of desire. And it says, people report that prior to doing this exercise, they always thought of desire in regard to food or sex. However, as one man reported, after maintaining an awareness of desire throughout the day, he found that desire is constantly arising, from the time he awakens until the final conscious moment before he falls asleep. When the alarm clock rings, desire for more sleep. Walking into the kitchen, desire for coffee. In the evening, desire to lie down in bed, and so on. Many people are stunned to find they are a mass of desire, thinly disguised as rationality. And the quote says on the mantra, when you are unhappy, discover what you are clinging to and let it go. I do feel like I do need to clarify these. Tell me what this... Okay. I did get a new deck. Tell me what this tower's about. Tell me what the tower's about. What's the tower about? Okay, you want to come out? Yeah. Okay. It says, many girlfriends meet a new friend, new best friend, friends with many boys or girls. That's what the tower is about. New friends. And a lot of them. I just think I have to clarify everything here. Tell me what this... Alright, continue with the tower. Ace of Wands, penis. Look at that. And he's dragging 2 guys. Krampus. Ooh, and the snowman's there? Interesting. Those same 2 guys that are falling out of there. Ace of Wands. Phallic symbol. 8 of Wands, communication about someone's penis leads to the 9 of Wands. Chiron and Aries, now they're going to be the wounded. Us wounded are coming out of this. Interesting. Okay. What's the King of Swords about? Let me just go with it. What's the King of Swords about? Knight of Wands. So this could be looked at as an older man, younger man, a man of logic, thought, and a man of action and passion. Somebody could be an air sign, somebody could be a fire sign. Ooh, I just saw that. So, yeah, what is that? Chafing the field to clear the wheat? And he's got the straw broom, she's got some wheat. So, King of Swords, Knight of Wands. In regards to this whole situation, what's this about? Them grooming boys. What's this about? You're on your own, kid. You always have been. So is somebody older going to... Ooh, temperance and reversed. No control. Lack of control. What's this say? Temperance and reverse. The vibes are a little off. Might be time to fly away. Hashtag lack of balance. So is somebody going to ignore, deny, avoid someone? Excuse me. Again, that could be a lawyer. That's the other thing. So as you're watching these things, and you're like, wow, don't think they don't have magic over all the dirt that they've been doing so you couldn't see what they were doing while they were doing it. But now the veil has opened. They cannot hide. A lot of it's going to come out. And they're still performing magic to keep people blinded to what they are doing. Alright, tell me about the Eight of Wands. What's about the Eight of Wands in regards to this situation? Two of Pentacles, change. So there's going to be talk about a change. There's going to be talk about playing it coy, playing it cool, keeping it on the down low. But change. Let me tip. What's this? Okay. This is going to be about what's coming out now. I was going to make it about humanity, but this is going to be, it went to what's coming out now. So doesn't he own liquor? Jackson. Happy 30-something birthday, Jackson. Doesn't he own liquor? That deal might be done. Interesting. Fresh squeezed from the mouth of a orangutan. Simian drink mix. Yeah, and that's the other thing. If you're drinking this stuff, stop. Because God knows what they're putting in it to mess with people's minds. Did I see another astronaut somewhere? I feel like I did. Danger. Apprentice. That would be like intern. Telling it all. And what's this one? Five of Swords. Alright, this is for humanity. Let's stay over here. Eight of Wands, Two of Pentacles going back and forth about communicating, not communicating. Somebody's liquor deal might get dropped. Somebody might actually... Endorsed by Space Monkeys. Somebody might... I don't know if they're going to leak a telephone call, leak an email, leak some kind of footage. Alright, let me keep going. What's this about the tower with the Ace of Wands? What's the tower with the Ace of Wands in connection to this coming out? Interesting. I'm noticing... I forgot what those are called. Victorian, and now... Alright, I did say something. So I don't know if somebody in Jackson, Wyoming, somebody possibly in Florida, something about a restaurant, something about a chef, something about a cook, maybe something about a race car driver. Number 3. Somebody's gonna act like they love women, and I have new best friends and friends with many girls and many girlfriends, and there's a duality. Threesome? Maybe that's a threesome. One more. What's this Tower Ace of Wands about? What's the Tower Ace of Wands about in reference to this? Tower Ace of Wands. Okay. I don't know if they have car footage, like somebody in a car doing things, or something about cars. Somebody bought somebody a car. Somebody was tracking somebody's car. A car accident, a car explosion. Again, a race car driver. Where does the woman come in, though? Someone's driving to the future and someone's driving to the past, and she's in the middle. Okay, it went this way. Okay, a past woman is going to come out about something about a car. Whether that's a car that was bought, a car that was sold, a car that was traded, a car that was in an accident, a car that blew up, a car that holds footage of 2 people getting it on. There's something about a car. And it's from a past woman. Sorry. I have to get this done. I have other readings to do. What is the Queen of Cups in regards to this situation? Oh, shit. Okay. Ooh, Tower. This past woman might be a Queen of Cups. So this might be, that rumor going around about Kim having a book somewhere. That might be what this is. Wow. The third path. I think that's what's gonna get him. And a lot of these people who think that they're safe. Okay. The Tower with the Queen of Cups. And it happened when she fell out of love. So whatever that is, right around that time period, when she gave her evidence to somebody else, 2 sevens is news, yes. What's the news about? I'm gonna take 1 card. What's the news about? Oh, I'll go here. What's the news about? What's the news about? Wizard balance. That they're performing magic on people. That somebody is chemically imbalanced, possibly because of drugs, a chemical imbalance, maybe an actual mental illness. Wizard. Did I get the wizard before? Where's that other one? Right and injustice. Conviction, criminal record, repentance, apology, perjury, acquittal, forgive, death row, false allegation, pardon, hate, exoneration, reputation, DNA, guilty, reopen case, and revenge. That's two hands. Right and injustice. And wizard? Drugs? Something about drugs. Okay, let's see what this Queen of Cups tower is about. Ooh, look at that. Is that a McLaren? So another car. There's something up with cars. Could be somebody that owns a auto dealership. I feel like somebody's going to come out and say somebody bought somebody a car, and that's going to be, I don't know why, but weird. Okay. Something about fighter jets, and what did that say? Endorsed by space monkeys. Home. Excuse me? Excuse me. Red. Home. Foundation. One more. Red, home, foundation, root chakra, double doors. Number 2, double doors. I just said double doors. Number 2, gin. Maybe it's somebody else with a liquor label. But what I'm getting is, whatever that drink thing he does, that's gonna way come to an end. It's gonna be chopped, deadened. Okay. Now, the Nine of Wands. The reason I'm here, Chiron Aries. I just saw Chucky. I'll take you out. Haha, it wasn't Chucky, and I'm glad it wasn't Chucky. The bride of Chucky. She's coming back. This is, like I said, a woman from the past. And because she's in black and white, this could be that she's no longer with us. But she's going to come back for her revenge. A woman has another woman with there's a couple of women here with, weapons. She got anything? She's got 2 balls. She's a whole tree. I don't know if something's buried in a tree, near a tree, at a tree, because that pancake thing is resembling like a family tree. What am I seeing? Weapons. Pets. Somebody's cat here or dog here could lead to something if they have one. Pennsylvania. I did say a hospital, possibly in Pennsylvania. So yeah, something about. And there were 2 of these, weren't there? Where the hands. There were. Something about hands here. Many people have their hands in this. Oh, this is giving me Bill Cosby vibes. Hold on, there's something. There was another one of these. Where is it? Alright, you go here. I know there was another one of these. Alright, human hands, other hands. Oh, here. Yeah. And still she lives, and that's a coffin. Coffin, there's a tree. Hands. Her alive hand, and she has a hand in it. That's a tree, that's a tree. Coffin. Our neglect is a death sentence. And that's what she's saying. Yeah, okay. Or she's saying she has the help of somebody that's here. Even though she has the information, somebody that's here and with us is going to get it out. Okay, last one I need to get out of this. Probably what made me sick. Let's go here. Tell me about the Nine of Wands. Seven of Swords. It's another cat. There's a couple of cats here. There's pets there. There's a goat there. I know I saw a cat somewhere else. Geese. I don't know what those things are called. Seven. Overworking. Overworking on getting revenge. The ops. Your ops is your ops. So. Right to Chucky. Seven of Swords. Magic. Obviously, he's doing all those satanic symbols in the back. I mean, that's what they're trying to say. Ooh. This is gonna get really big. This isn't just gonna be these 3, 4, or 5 people. That's gonna get big. Tell me. I'm just gonna take 2 and I need to get out of here. What's going on here? There's 1. Ooh. And there's a Libra who feels wrongly done. I feel like I got a Libra. Did I get a Libra in here somewhere? Ooh. How does that play in? President's son. The president's son. Allegedly. Speculation only. Something about zombies. The president's son. I'm gonna leave that there. That's gonna be interesting. I did get one for the eyeball, right? I did. Okay, I'm out of here. Thank you.